every pole lap is a bit different naturally, but this track is like, you need a lot of commitment. It is very enjoyable to drive, and the car is also giving you that confidence. And I think with the changes that we made into qualifying, it allowed me to be a bit more comfortable. And yeah, I think what was just nice again was the improvements that we were making throughout qualifying. Q1, Q2, Q3, just every time a little bit faster. The team was helping me as well with some corners where I was not entirely happy yet, and yeah, just find a little bit more lap time. And yeah, of course, very proud that we were able to put it on pole again.
Hurts a little bit to be so close, but I was pretty happy with my lap, to be honest. There wasn't a whole lot left in it, so leaving tonight pretty happy. I think we've had to work pretty hard to get the car really dialed into the window, and it's not been quite as simple as last weekend. So we've done a lot of hard work, and I think the competition is a bit closer this weekend as well.
Yeah, I mean, I am happy with P3. I would have liked a bit more, and I felt there was a bit more on the table. Because it was my one and only lap, we had no banker on the board. I went quite conservative with my tyres, so my tyres were probably a bit too hot. I was just worried about turn 1. Like, if I made any mistakes at 1, that's game over, and I could be down in P10. Sector 1 was great, Sector 2 was great, and then Sector 3 I just lost like a tenth and a half on myself, and the gap was a tenth. So I'm like, kicking myself a bit, but it's a long race tomorrow, and anything can happen.
That's the best I can do for now. I feel like we've tried many different directions this weekend to try and extract a bit more out of the car, but we are running on the sweet spot of the car, but it's just nothing anymore. And if we look my lap, I think it's pretty clear. It's very much on the limit everywhere, but we just don't have enough grip.
It was a decent session. A bit disappointed because last lap I did a big mistake in Sector 1, and I lost 3 tenths, 4 tenths, not sure the right amount, but yeah, big loss. So definitely, it was my mistake, of course, and need to see what I did wrong exactly. But yeah, it was a shame because I was feeling good in the car and building up the confidence, but still P5. So we'll try to build a good race from there tomorrow.
Second quali in a row, I think that we do the maximum I think the car can do. So for being only the 5th race, I think it's really good progress that we're doing every race weekend, and getting to grips with it. Still learning a lot through every session, throughout every run. Even this last quali was quite hectic, especially Q1, but happy, because again in front of a Ferrari and a Red Bull, so it shows the progress we're doing.
No, I wouldn't say I'm satisfied, but I'm happier than I was yesterday, and and also through every practice session I was like 12th or 13th. I just couldn't, just wasn't feeling good with the car beneath me, and it really wasn't coming easy at all. So to have just gone into Q3, doesn't matter how close it is, I'm grateful to have got through to Q3, and P7 is okay. It's better than my last qualifying, and so I just, I still got work to do to try and gel with this car.
It was okay, but I mean, lap was messy in the end, and there's always some the things that I can't really put it all together in the end. I don't know, it's just the experience or whatever, but just that it just keeps doing things that I didn't predict. So it's difficult. Yeah.
No, I think it's very good to be in Q3 again this weekend, and to be in the mix for the top 10. So on a different tracks, but we're building on Bahrain, and excited to see what we can do tomorrow.
How are you feeling after what happened out there in Q3?
I'm disappointed, but I'm fine. Thanks.
Good. I mean, how have the team been with it, and how do you kind of bounce back from that as well?
I mean, they got a lot of work to do, sadly. It's been such a smooth, positive weekend so far, so disappointed to have such a big setback. But I've got to take it on the chin, apologise to the team, to my mechanics and the engineers, and try to go again tomorrow. But, the car's quick, the car's been good all weekend, so have to think how to overtake the cars tomorrow.
In terms of the damage, will everything be all right for tomorrow?
We were in the middle, completely in the middle, so we had no track circulation, none of the tunnelling effects down the straights, and then also, of course, track evolution. So we went when no one else did, and we paid the price. So quite simple, yeah.
It's obviously good to extract everything out of the car, but it's just a shame, you know, the midfield is so close right now, and it's clear that Alpine and Williams have made a step somewhere recently, and it's obviously up to us to try and match that. So I think honestly we did a really good job with the car this weekend. We've been chasing it hard, you know, in these sessions, and I think we put together the best package we had today. We just got to keep working.
We try to always to improve the car and find some new setup directions. At the moment, you know, the package we have is maybe not as competitive as we wish, and we need to obviously keep chasing, you know, and keep trying different setups, options here on track. But yeah, so far we didn't succeed, you know, to have to be on a happy place, so a little bit faster.
Liam did a fairly good job because I think I had 2 tenths in my lap, but that would have been a perfect lap, and that's what he did. So yeah, that's all the car could have done today. It's a bit disappointing.
Is it just track characteristics that has done that? Is it setup? Why have you struggled a bit more here?
But I don't really have a nice feeling around the lap. I just feel like corners. I don't have a consistent balance throughout the lap, and it's you constantly have to adapt corner by corner, so it's quite tough.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think we had Q3 in us today. I was quite happy to get to Q1. It was a really good lap, I thought, to get through. A bit more difficult in Q2. I felt really good on the used tyre, but then jumping onto the new, it's really tough to get them in the correct window, and unfortunately that wasn't the case today. Didn't improve on my new tyres, so yeah, we'll have to analyze and see what we learn from that.
Yeah, very tight for sure. I think we had our most competitive session of the weekend. It's not good enough, but yeah, see what we can do tomorrow.
Where did you find those gains overnight? What work did you do with the car?
I think just the cooler temperatures now. I mean, yesterday in FP2 was cool, but yeah, just track evolution and a few setup changes. I think we progressed a little bit, but you know, we still need more.
I was very far off yesterday, in not a good place, and we were able to make some good steps forward overnight, and felt instantly back comfortable and where I felt previously in the year. But essentially, I lost 2 sessions to evolve the car and also myself. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I think, you know, a place around here, you just need those 2 sessions. Every lap is crucial, and for us to only be starting today, it was, let's say, made it a lot more difficult for ourselves.
I don't know what happened in turn 1. I got a weird lock-up, run wide, and, you know, didn't even do the lap because I was off the track. Missed turn 2, which is strange because I don't know, I had a feeling that the fronts weren't as ready as on the previous run, so I braked a little early, you know, because I was wary of it, but still I didn't get the deceleration, the bite from the brakes, and yeah, I mean, one of them things, fine margins, you know, and a detail thing gone wrong, but, you know, with our performance where we are, you know, we're constantly up against it, you know, we need to squeeze everything out all the time, so yeah, that's the kind of things that, you know, happen and you find yourself in. Not optimal, but yeah, I'll have to take it on the chin and come again tomorrow.
On your final run in Q1 there, that maybe got away from you in the first sector. What happened?
Yeah, I don't think it would have made much of a difference anyway. Unfortunately, yeah, I lost a little bit of time in there, but you know, even if I removed that from the lap, we would still have been out. So a difficult session, definitely, and yeah, we'll keep working with the team to try and come up with some solution to improve.
It doesn't help to miss an FP, but yeah, we're trying to find the limit. We know we need to make a very good lap to go through Q2, and I missed a bit the braking point. It was not by much, but you know, when you go a little bit too fast in, I lost the rear, and I lost because I tried to not actually run out of the track. I tried to keep it in, and I spun.